We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee.
I don't think it does anything.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Let's go, bro. First time he touches the ball.
Still going. One man to beat.
Big 18.
Score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you pressure coming your way, they're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
I don't know what's
happening. Point after, right down the middle. And that's nothing. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And
Cheeto.
Intercepted on the first play of the game. Cheetah Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
They'll run. Here comes the rookie from Michigan State. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Levis sets up to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We're coming out high.
Point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bro, I'm trying to make it so that the first time that Nick Carver catches a pass, it's a touchdown.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up.
I mean, the first time he touched it, period.
And not willing to risk a return.
Like, on his first reception. Too bold. They might be asking for too much. I'm going to try to cook something up next drive.
Houston's
if he doesn't score.
At the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And his throw is incomplete.
I mean, he
first 2 tests by back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down.
I mean, he scored.
They decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
You didn't see his touchdown?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah, the nasty catch. That was him. That was Shaheed. That was the Shaheed.
Stroud to throw it.
I thought he was too. Damn, bro. What a stop. What a stop. Stop and playmaker.
Before being stopped
Good job.
just before the 35. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Apparently so.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey,
Back
we got
into
some
it, baby. You
explosive
know it.
guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might
Yeah,
be
last one was
full
something
of big
else.
plays.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well,
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Bro, what?
And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
I don't think I actually put enforcer on him. Maybe I did. Maybe that's what happens when it's enforcer.
Everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
No, I don't have enforcer on
Leverage,
him.
Athleticism. They created some nice space
I
for
bet you
him.
I win that if I do.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Stroud.
Thanks.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
No. Bro, look at Tank.
Picked off by the linebacker,
Maybe.
Demario Davis.
Nah.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did,
I don't know how he's cooking me so hard. I mean, my team was ass, bro. The first year of
I
this,
think he
my
needs
team
to
was so
on the
bad.
sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't
It is pretty
wait.
decent,
You
though.
do it from series to series.
Well, now I got a true cornerback. You know, I can make him be true corner now. It got him the X Factor. So yes, I think it was a great year. I don't think he would have got to X Factor if he was that corner. You know, that's the tough truth.
Here's Levis.
Oh no, it didn't fucking register.
This is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are
supposed to be a pump fake.
Here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Did we practice in that?
What a play, man. Trav couldn't get to that.
Throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Pop.
Pressure comes,
Jeffrey.
and the Titans able to bring him down.
Jeffrey.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Howdy-ho. Howdy-ho. Oh, bro, I got to turn off the share play. That's why I'm lagging so hard.
And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Yeah, I had to turn that off, Z. Sorry. Stream's up, though.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A nice display and powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7.
What was just said? Peter, I thought you got a fish, buddy? It's kind of cool.
Levis looking to throw.
Hey, first catch.
It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
No, it's a long period, bro. Well, he just said it's a long walk, so it's obviously a long period.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
You gonna be out?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This is getting ugly.
It's pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone.
What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth.
Bro, I just got a pick off of a fucking run commit. Accidental run commit.
They're going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Levis back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Levis now off of play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Levis. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll throw it again with Levis. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Levis to throw off play action. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Levis. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. He finds his man, Pollard. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Fourth down, Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.